Hello everyone, this is Dream Big Budgets. My name is Natalie, and today we'll be doing our cash stuffing for our 4th August paycheck. So if that's something that you're interested in, stick around and let's jump right in. I can't talk today, but that's okay. Let's just keep going. So I thought for our word of the day, we could start doing some numbers. So we will start maybe with 1, 2, and 3, or just keep it at 1. I think we're just keeping it at 1 because then it would get too complicated. So 1 in Romanian is unu. Unu. I will have it up on the screen as well so you can see how it's written, and I hope you enjoyed. And again, if you have any curiosities about certain words, let me know and I will do my best to include them in my next video. So let's get into cash counting and then cash stuffing. So let's see here. We have 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 510, 30, 50, 70, 90, 610, 20, 30, 50, 70, 90. What just happened here? Oh no. Why? I was doing so good. Okay, 100, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, 510, 30, 50, 70, 90, 610, 30, 50, 70, 90, 710, 30, 50, 70, 90, 810, 20, 35, 45, 55, 60. So 860 is what we have available for today. And as usual, I do not carry the amount for our credit card. That just goes into our credit card account directly from our bank account. So that is not something that we take to the bank anymore. I used to do that, but it just saves us time to just immediately transfer it when our paycheck hits our account. So yeah, and it finally happened. I might need to do a bill exchange soon because this money, I don't know if you've watched me before. I use money from my bill exchanges, so I don't have to go to the bank every time, and I just transfer the amount that I need to. For example, for this time around, it would be 860 that would go into our budgeted savings account. And I would just use that cash to pull and do my cash stuffings at home. That way I don't have to constantly go back and forth between the bank and home and all that, and just taking money out, putting it back in. So I was trying to avoid that step, but I finally ran out like this because you'll see denominations aren't right, because I basically had to use everything that I had. So we'll see if we can manage some bill exchanges to make that happen. And if not, I'll just have to start going to the bank again and pull the money out that way. Okay. So we have our cash. Let's go into our personal binder first and go from there. So we're starting off with Maze, and she is getting 50. I will do it in 2 20s and a 10. Actually, 2 5s. Okay. So now Maze has 50, 70, 95, 100. Okay. And then clothing is getting 20. See, I'm making a mess already, and I just started. So now clothing has 20, 40. There we go. And then hubby is getting a nice little boost, and I'm going to do the same with him. 2 20s and 2 5s. Okay, for his 50. And now he has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 5, 70. 270. Okay. And then child, see, this is what I mean. I need to be more careful with these. Yeah, like my credit card envelope busted over here. So it's, these envelopes are not handling the money movement very well anymore. But it's been a while, so I can't really blame them. So childcare is getting 10. Okay. And then childcare now has 500 in the bank, 600, 7, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 10, 25, 30. 930. Okay. And then games is getting 20. So now games has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 205. Don't know why I'm so messy today, but we're just gonna roll with it. And then gambling and lotto is gonna, which is basically just scratch offs or lotto for us, is getting 10. So now it has 20. There we go. And that was it for our personal binder. And then we can go into our emergency binder. And we can start off with our poop fund, which is going to be getting 50. So we're going to do the same thing. 2 20s and 2 5s. Okay. So now our poop fund has 5,000, 6,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 45, 35. So 6,325. Come on. See, because I don't want to pull as far back, this is so tight. And then our medical is getting 50. So I'm going to do a 50 like that. And then our medical now has 500 in the bank, 600, 50, 700, 20, 30, 40. So 740. Okay, car maintenance is fully funded. And then house maintenance is getting 350. Let me check here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then 2 like that. Okay, so we have 300 here, and then 20, 40, 50. So that will give us our 350. I don't know why I was so confused by that, but we got it. So now house maintenance has 1,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, 10, 25. 1,525 in here. Okay. Still not enough to cover everything, but hopefully we get another paycheck that can get that amount closer so we don't have to tap in to our emergency fund too much for this, for the fence staining, but we'll see. Okay, so now we have our savings challenges. I'm going to start with our little book right here. Okay, and we're gonna go and find our 100. There it is. Get 100 and put it in here. I'm getting a little bit better at putting the money in here. But that was it for that. And if you're interested in this, I do have it available in my For the Creator shop. I have the link in the description always, so you can go check it out for yourself. This will have 750 at the end of it. Okay, and then we can go into our other savings challenges. So we have our 26 week one and our Christmas. Okay, so let's get my little buddies out. And we have 100 for, well, 100 for this one and 50 for this one. So we have our 100 right here. And let's see, we're gonna do these two, get them out of the way so we have smaller amounts afterwards. It's kind of weird being able to just do smaller amounts for my challenges now. I've gotten used to the bulk of our income going towards challenges, that it's just surreal to me that I can cover multiple challenges with smaller amounts than what I used to have to do every week for my 11K. So it's just one of those things where it's nice and exciting, but it's also strange because I've been working on that challenge for months, and I think it was a little over half a year. So it's definitely, it's been a long time. So let's see here. And also these are my biggest areas to cover. So once I cover these, we will be good to go and finish off coloring way faster, because it's just little things. Okay. But I was also curious to see how everyone is doing on their holiday saving, because I know some people start doing that at the beginning of the year. Some people wait until the half year mark or later. And for everyone, it's a different holiday. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. But I was curious about that. What are you saving up for? And there we go. And then we have our 100 that is going to go into our Christmas envelope. And there we go. And as usual, I do not count my savings challenges until the end of the month, when we are drawing the line and seeing what we managed to save or spend that month. So that was it for our Christmas challenge. And now we can start this one. And the reason why I gave it 50 was because you already know this. I'm going to be starting with the highest one. And I will be rounding this up to 30, so the 26th. And I will have $5 for each triangle on my envelope. So 30 plus 5, 10, 15, 20, that is 50. So that's how I'm going to play this one. And towards the end of my challenge, I might put in the extra 5 for every 2 envelopes. That way we can get it even higher. Or I might double it later or triple it. Who knows? But for right now, this is what we're doing. So we have our 50 right here. And I don't think I have an envelope for this, but let me check. Oh, I do. Perfect. Okay. So we have our first 50 in here. And what we can do is, I'm not going to color this on the A6 size, but I am going to color it over here. Okay. And this is officially the start of this challenge. And I did want to thank everyone who voted and gave their input on which challenge I should be doing. I really had a lot of fun with that, so I might keep that going as we finish off some challenges. So yeah, just let me know what you think of that, if that's something that you had fun with. I sure enjoyed myself just checking that poll every once in a while and see how it changed, because two of them were neck and neck at one point, so it was fun to watch it kind of change as people voted. But yes, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, liking this video, and comment down below. I always enjoy the conversation, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!